Good morning, everyone. Welcome back to Chris RD Gymnastics Music Sports channel. And today we're just going to rewatch together the European Artistic Gymnastic Championship 2024. So this is the men's artistic gymnastics that just happened this apparatus finals happened last August 26, 2024. So this will be gonna the floor finals, men's floor finals, men's pommel horse, and the men's steel ring. So this is still their way to Paris 2024. Congratulations to Marius Georgi also for winning the all-around title in the European Championship 2024, and he is bound to Paris 2024. Qualified for all around. Congratulations, Marius Georgi of Cyprus. We begin with the scenery in Rimini, Italy. So this is the Rimini, Italy. The city is so beautiful. We hope to come here in Rimini, Italy. This is so good. A very good place. A very amazing place. They also have night markets there in Rimini, Italy.
The beautiful Emilia-Romagna region of Italy. The settlement of Rimini and the 36th European Men's Artistic Gymnastics Championships. We're in the Rimini Fiera for 2 weeks of great entertainment because the women's competition follows on from the men's competition, the finals taking place over the next 3 days in the men's events.
So they are just the audiences.
Cool waters,
Yung mga audience dito.
outdoor dining. Rimini
Nice
has
one.
none of those things right now because it's a couple of weeks too early. But it's a perfect time to enjoy some indoor sport, some artistic gymnastics. This is one of the great
That's the mother of Jake
destinations.
Jarman.
It's a
May kapatid
hospitable
pala si
place.
Jake Jarman.
It's a wonderful place for fine dining and fine gymnastics. And we bring it all to you now, starting with the first set of men's apparatus finals. Holly Hockman here, and it's a great pleasure to have.
Great to see the mother of Jake Jarman sitting there.
This is going to be an absolutely extraordinary.
That's the mother of Jake
competition.
Jarman
We've already seen
holding the
history
phone,
made
and
as
his sister.
Cypriot became the all-around European champion, representation from the smallest nation ever to win an all-around European championship title. He is qualified for Paris 2024, but there's more to come. I mean, what a time.
It is such an exciting time in gymnastics. Not only are we at the doorstep of the Paris Olympic Games.
Yeah,
but
so
the new generation
they are telling about the
show its strength on the
Marius
field.
Georgi
As we have seen through the years, the European Championships are a place where
is now qualified for Paris Olympics 2024.
Today's apparatus finals will showcase established stars, Olympic and world champions no less, as well as some of the
So
very
marami dito
promising
mga
newcomers.
Olympic champions at
And
mga
it's
world
interesting to see
champions.
the strategic choices these competitors have made in the construction of their routines and whether they add anything special for these finals.
And all of it about to get
So
underway
kino-coach
in a
ng
matter
ng mascot.
of moments.
Yung mga audience dito. Medyo konti lang yung
This is what's
tao.
coming up. The first set of apparatus finals. We've got the men's floor final, the men's pommel horse final, and the men's steel rings final. 3 of the 6 to be decided over the next few hours of entertainment. We'll go through the ins and outs of the qualification process in just a short while when we see each set of competitors come out onto the field of play, and we'll also look at some of the potential famous firsts that there might be. Now, if you've been resident in a cave for a long time and not seen any European gymnastics, you'll have no idea who that is. That is Luigi, the
Ayun.
mascot of European gymnastics. Luigi likes to keep a quiet presence in the field of play and never really bother anyone.
Yun si Luigi.
Always provides stellar entertainment for the watching crowd. And I hope for you, watching at home as well, wherever in the world you do call home, it's wonderful to have you with us.
Sasayaw sa ball si Luigi.
That's the only action we'll see at the vaulting table today because that final will not take place for a little while. It's going to be tomorrow's order of business.
Nag-entertain si Luigi ng mga tao. Pero konti lang yung mga tao sa European Championship na to, ah. Kasi this is Friday.
So these are the
Ito yung,
contenders.
dito tayo sa men's floor finals.
Christopher Mesaros of Hungary,
Yeah.
great place to begin. He was the silver medalist
Christopher
in
Mizaros ng Hungary. Lumaki na si Christopher Mizaros. Nag-improve din siya sa floor.
Robert Gall won a bronze medal in 2005.
Pinata na si Christopher. Zona Gym. Si Christopher Mizaros, nag-World Cup medalist siya. Nag-World Cup podium siya nung, I think it's World Cup, cut boost. Right. From Spain, yan, Bargori Onay. Nice to see you, mga future na Olympians sa podium sa floor in the future. Pero matinding, in the near future, ito talaga si Christopher Mesaros, nag-i-improve siya. Saladino Dio. Oh, that's a good one. Arthur Dolgopiad, the king of floor. Wow, 15.2 nung qualifications. Ang taas.
Olympic champion and the reigning world champion, but not the reigning European champion, for he was tested last year by the gentleman who'll be performing last in this final.
Never been a European champion si Arthur Dolgopiat sa floor. Nagiging praktisa ni Dolgopiat ang European Championship sa gymnastics. Nice. World Cup Challenge Tel Aviv. Siya yung gold doon. Yes. Pangatlo si Jake Jarman sa floor. Yeah, reigning world champions of vault.
In qualification, his teammate was one place higher. Here is your reigning European champion,
Luke Whitehouse, 14.766. Goods ang qualification score niya dito, 14.766. Samantala nung World Cup Doha, 14.5 plus yung sa floor niya na score. Mas matindi ang ito pong European Championship. Mas mataas ang level nito sa competition. This is a Continental Championship. Kasi yung isang competition lang dito, qualified agad sila sa Olympics. Tulad ng si Marius Georgie, siya ang gold medal dito. Then qualified agad siya sa all around sa Olympics by joining this one competition, European Championship. May qualification kasi para makapasok sa European Championship. Samantalang yung World Cup Series is an open competition.
Competitors warming up of the 8 as is customary in the great tradition of apparatus finals. The finalists in the men's floor competition at the
So narito si Luke Whitehouse, Jake Jarman, Mir Mikhailov, Dolgopiat Artem. Christopher Mesaros magaling to sa floor eh. Nag-i-improve siya na maigi. Si Artem Dolgopiat never been European champion sa floor, but a world champion sa floor at Olympic gold sa floor.
Well, this will be most interesting live.
It's a very interesting rematch, potentially. between Luke Whitehouse, the reigning European champion, and the Olympic champion Artem Dolgopiev. As a wild card in the mix, you have Jake Jarman of Great Britain.
Wow, wild card si Jake Jarman.
Of some of the biggest tumbling skills in the world.
Yeah, wild card.
Whether he opts to do those or not today, we'll have to wait and find out.
Kasi si Luke Whitehouse dito, hindi dapat siya kasali sa
In and of itself.
European Championship. Nag-back out kasi si Max Whitlock, kaya ang replacement si Luke Whitehouse.
Who's not at the very top end of difficulty, but he's a crisp and beautiful performer. And as you often say, Blythe, there's more than one way to build a score.
Kaya dito sa European Championship, wala si Max Whitlock.
Because we are about to begin with a gymnast who is pretty finessed in his own right on this apparatus.
This is the specialty of Christopher Mezaros. Lumaki na sa Christopher. Kasi bata-bata pa lang ng 2022 eh. Nang binata na talaga siya.
Christopher Mezaros of Hungary, the fourth best performer in qualification, 14.333. The 22-year-old from Gür won the silver medal at the Munich 2022 European Championships.
Silver medal siya. Yeah, nung 2022. Silver siya sa floor.
As well on the floor. He is a very accomplished gymnast on this apparatus. Let's see.
22 years old lang. 22 anyos. Christopher Mezaros. Nice. It's a good one.
Lots of difficulty and really beautiful form as well.
Good form.
Twist to
Nice ang mga landings. Mataas ang chest. Stick to the floor too. Wow.
looking, of course, for the stuck landing.
Yeah, we're looking for the stuck landing.
Little piece of flair there. Full twisting Shushanova type element.
May music yung floor ng men's.
Recently, he struggled a little bit towards the end of this routine.
Oh.
Just a touch compressed, landing that front
Tawa lang yung mga difficulty niya sa twisting. Good job.
2.5. That should be his penultimate pass. A few deep breaths before triple twist dismount. Well done.
Very interesting
Well
start
done,
there.
Christopher.
Mezaros of Hungary. 6.3 was his difficulty scoring qualification. His execution 8.
Nice one kay Christopher Mezaros dito.
And interestingly, that was among the lower execution scores, the lowest of all of the qualifiers for this final. So he's got room, hasn't he, to move up?
He does. Typically, he's very clean. Note the defined position of the pike in the first somersault, but also the slight leg bend in the second one. It's not really typical of him.
Yeah, may slight leg bending. May counting leg bending na nakita.
2.5. The Randy, as it's colloquially called.
Yeah, Randy. Thank you very much, Christopher Mezaros, for that wonderful display.
Very experienced competitor coming next as a beaming Christopher Mezaros makes his way to receive his score.
Let's see the score of Christopher Mezaros.
He knows the value of every little 10 counting in this routine because he was
Yeah.
in the all-around competition 5th and only about 3 tenths
Wow.
out of
5th in the all-around competition. Ang galing.
that 3 tenths can make such a difference.
14.6.
14.6 for Christopher
A
Mezaros.
good improvement.
That is up by about a third of a mark from qualification, so he's set a trend. Can the others follow? Jimzona from France.
Gym Zona. 14.099 qualifications. Yeah.
But may we say whatever
He's
this
a reserve-
gentleman
reserve
does in
one.
this final is nothing compared to what it's taken for him to simply be here. His story is one of extraordinary perseverance. He's never had fortune with injuries around the time of big competitions. He's really struggled every time the Olympics has come along to be in peak condition. His heart is as big as any difficulty score you'll ever see in this sport. Well done, Jimzona. We are thrilled to be in your presence and to have you in this final. Good luck.
He was a serious contender for the French
Nice one.
And then there were injury problems after injury problems. But it is so brilliant to see him here, just like you
Good
said,
landing.
Ollie, and to see
Medyo
him
para
in
lang
the
ng
finals at
slide yung
last.
pagland niya.
He is in this final because he does some of the cleanest gymnastics in the
Yeah.
field.
Lean. Ang linis ng mga flares niya dito. Oh.
Forward the handstand and down twice.
Pulido ang splits. Also the... yun lang. Sa Japanese handstand, hindi niya nagawa na maigi.
Perhaps a bit quick on that handstand.
Sayang lang din yan sustain. Mababa ang score doon.
Even if it's just a simple layout, he finesses everything so well. The legs are always straight, fully extended.
He's practicing more with the basics. Always straight yung legs.
Such close attention to the little details.
Detalyado ang mga kilos.
Lovely to watch.
Jimzona of
Hinga siya playing safe. Para at least hindi ganun ka. He stick to the basic.
Let's have a look back at his performance.
This is his opening tumbling line. The front double twist to immediate front layout. And this was really quite rushed. Not his normal way of presenting that. It's an element that we will be seeing from every competitor in the field. That flare sequence really one of the highlights of the routine. Important for his difficulty as well.
And a little bit of Christopher Mezanos as a bonus there for you as well. Away from his work competing, Jimzona runs a company called Gym Store, an online marketplace for gymnastics goods. Personally, I wish his
Napakalinis ng mga pinakita ni Jimzona dito. Ano lang siya, tamang-tama yung mga galaw.
very interesting gentleman.
Although hindi ganun kahirap compared to other elite gymnasts sa floor. But the cleanliness is there.
One more time at this work of Jimzona.
Panoorin pa natin isang beses yung floor niya.
In 2021, he had a positive coronavirus test that meant he couldn't attend the European Championships.
Oh, sayang.
Forearm injury.
Nagkaroon siya ng corona noong 2021.
Made it back last year in Antalya.
Jimzona.
His difficulty score in qualification was 5.3. It's a little lower this time, and his overall score 12.933. So that slots in behind Christopher Mezanos, who leads the way with 14.6. Mezanos, by the way, had an increase in his execution.
Nasa bumaba yung score ni Jim. Onay by Gory.
He's 19 from the basket.
14.116. 8 best ng qualification.
Victoria Gasteiz.
Nice.
He has really turned a lot of heads for the crispness of his gymnastics, the fundamental skills. There's something very poised and elegant about this young gentleman. He scored 14.166 in qualification. It was the 6th best score. Congratulations to him on his first ever European Championship final.
Yes, as you say, Ollie, he is an athlete with a certain elegance.
Good one.
Beautiful ramp to start off with, the side pass, but also note that jump into the corner, the stag jump, and the amplitude that he
Wow. Ayos, galing. One and a half to 2.5. I think that's 2.5. Good job. Meron lang mga leg twisting ako nakikita.
floor exercise,
Nice flare.
the tumbling, the twisting elements. But look at the beauty in this flare sequence.
Great one.
He is a very enjoyable gymnast to watch. Unai Baigori
Nakaka-enjoy si Una.
competing alongside his great gymnastics role model here, Joel Platter. As a child watching the sport, he actually idolized Shirai Kenzo. It's easy to see
Yeah, Joel, sayang no, si Joel Plata hindi na nag-compete.
He does. The aesthetics of this routine are just gorgeous to look at. And in slow motion.
Before Joel Plata is competing to European Championship, ngayon hindi na.
Look at the extension of the legs. Look at the toe point, the straightness of the legs.
Since bata pa siya, nag-stick sila sa basic.
Every skill that he's
At maganda yung basic nila.
Shushinova. That was the precursor to this flare sequence. And he hangs the double-double in the right position. Really well.
Ano, chuchuy. Ang ganda lang ng mga basic ng Spanish na yan to.
He's still got
And
difficulties over the years.
nice Leotard also. Onai got 14.233.
2-3-3. He goes into
0.1 jump
the
and score.
silver medal position, and it's no surprise that that's the strongest execution we've seen so far of any of the
Yeah.
finalists.
Saladino Leo, 14.1.
The 8th best in qualification with a score of 14.1.
Saladino, sumali din siya sa mga World Cup series ngayon eh.
Championships.
We've seen him competing for the finals during the World Cup series.
Working young athlete. He's still only 21.
Oh, bata niya pa, 21 years old lang.
Championships. Extraordinary how
21 anyos lang.
he's accumulated in a short space of time.
He's a boundary pusher. His first pass should be a triple twisting double tuck. A couple of years ago, he became the first French gymnast to compete this on floor exercise. Rather difficult second pass. It looked labored. The important thing is that he came down on his feet and will avoid more major deductions.
Great hold. Ang galing.
Solid 2.5 twist to front layout.
Nice ang mga solid, ayan, 2.5 layout.
Landing. Also, his legs
Yes.
are a little bent in places on some of
Yeah, medyo kaunti ng bend ng slide yung legs
He's a
niya.
very determined young man is Leo Saladino. Perhaps somebody who over the course of his
Congrats Leo Saladino for your performance here.
humble has been misjudged when actually there is a fiery determination there beneath the surface that those who know him have known has been there since he was a small child.
Wow.
things just mean so much to him, and that was evident in the qualification round here when he hit on floor exercise. He let out just a whoop of
Nice, that's a
joy,
good save.
and it was like Leo liberated. It's been a difficult time for the Frenchmen in competition, and so to have two in this European floor final, well, that's got to feel pretty good. There's lots of promise for the future.
Very promising France.
Nice, isn't it, to see
Nice job,
years
Saladino.
older than him sitting in the chair, his own teammate watching, applauding. That's a real generational gap that one sometimes gets in gymnastics.
14.066, sayang, bumaba yung score niya.
Leo Saladino 14.0.
Kasi may mga leg bending kasi na slide.
He goes into
Halfway na tayo ng floor finals.
Who is leading and leading quite well. He's got a gap of about
Malalakas
30
to
and a half.
si Jake Jarman, Luke Whitehouse, Artem Dolgopiat.
Is in third position. The only caveat there is we've still got the reigning European champion to come, and oh, by the way, the reigning Olympic champion who's up next. So we've got a very strong second half. There's also Jake Jarman, there's also Nicolau Mir. It feels like a lot could still change.
Absolutely.
And warming up is the gentleman who quite sensationally won the European Championship title last year.
He did the same routine in qualification that won him the gold medal in Antalya. So it will be interesting to see if we get a carbon copy of that, or perhaps if we get something a little different.
Luke Whitehouse, who will be last to go, is the gymnast who posted the highest difficulty score in the preliminary round, only by a fraction over Artem Dolgopiat.
Artem Dolgopiat na ng Israel. Panoorin natin. Olympic champion at reigning floor gold medal. Two times na. 2022 tsaka 2023.
The top performer in qualification, Artem Dolgopiat.
15.2. Hindi siya nag-gold dito eh. Panoorin natin kung bakit hindi.
Olympic champion.
Ano naging problema?
He also won the European title in 2020 and 2022, and last year completed the set when he won the world title. Would you believe that in only 2 of the last 13 men's floor finals at the European Championships have we not had a gymnast from Israel on the podium? They really have had a track record for a decade and more of producing very strong performers in this particular category.
In qualification, this routine was just magnificent. Double twisting, double layout to start. What a phenomenal landing.
Wow.
Several things set him apart on
Double
fire
pike
surface.
somersault.
But the one that is most evident, perhaps, is his ability to stick his tumbling line.
Yun! Stepping outside the line. Kaya mababa sa 15.2 nakuha niya sa finals.
Not stuck, and he will be penalized 1/10 of a point for putting 1 foot over the white line.
0.1 deduction, 1 foot outside the line.
Double twisting, double tuck there, and while it was
Double
stuck,
twisting, double tuck.
his chest was a bit low on landing. The judges will note for that.
Yeah, medyo mababa yung chest niya sa landing dito.
What a super finish from Artem Dolgopiat. Some wonderful work in that display from the reigning Olympic champion. 15.2 was his score in qualification. It's going to need to be really high if he is to hold off the challengers in this final. Blythe, there is an efficiency about the way he tumbles. He seems to have more time in the air than so many other gymnasts. He gets the body around quickly.
He sets his skills very well, as evidenced by this double front. Actually has a little too much energy and over-rotates. That causes the step out of bounds. This is bound to get a very good score, despite that one tumbling line and the 0.1 penalty that he'll incur, because the landings, for the most part, were excellent.
Narito sa round na to yung mga magagaling. Si Artem Dolgopiat, Jake Jarman at Luke Whitehouse. Nice one, Artem.
There is nothing they can do but smile and know that one of them will be vacating their chair.
Yeah.
He was the best in qualification by almost half a mark, so there is margin of error to play with.
Huh.
He can't use too much of it though, as was found out at the European Championships last year when Luke Whitehouse took the title.
Pwedeng
But this
bumaba
was
dito ang
very
score niya.
compelling.
Kasi walang nag-i-score ng 15.2 na lumalabas ang paa sa line. 14.833.
Now that's very interesting. His execution is down by around 4/10 from the preliminary round.
Ito si Mir Nicolau, 14.233.
Just a little.
This is score ni Arte na 14.8. Pwede mag-gold na dito si Luke Whitehouse.
He's 23 from beautiful Palma in Mallorca in the Balearic Islands.
Nice, 23 years old lang siya, si Nicolau.
European Championships. But he appeared at the World Championships for the 5th time last year in Antwerp. He really does like to prioritise high quality execution. He says he only adds difficulty to his work when he knows it is secure. As a result, his difficulty was 5.5 in qualification.
5.5 difficulty?
It was well performed.
Not good. Ow, sayang.
Out of the sky on the double twisting double tuck. Unfortunately, he will incur a 3/10 penalty.
0.3 deductions for that. Another
10th penalty for the 1 foot on the second pass.
0.1 sa pangalawa.
Doesn't seem
0.4 deductions na.
team as he was in qualifying.
Nice handstand. Pulido. Nice job.
2.5 to front layout.
2.5 tsaka sa front lie out.
Been more settled than the first half.
Mas malinis to.
But how much is that first half going to cost?
Sayang.
Dismount.
May mga leg separation sa taas
Interesting. That felt
during
like
the flight.
two different routines almost with the half-time intermissions. As you say, he very much settled into the performance. The gymnast who is studying physiotherapy at the University of the Balearic Islands in
Wow.
Palma.
Studying Bachelor of Science in Physical Therapy. Galing niya.
Camaraderie among the Spanish gymnasts and how they've been working together for really their entire lives, and they are the greatest of friends.
He gets plenty
Yung itong ano niya.
there.
Yeah, medyo maraming error siya dito.
But the control just wasn't quite there today. Still, the technique on it is very good. Front double full and just under rotates the element afterwards, causing the deep squat. This lacked a little bit of amplitude as well. The height of the hips above the floor in the Wendeschwings.
That one. He got a leg separation, leg twisting.
In the air on the twist to end. So the deductions, they
Deductions.
are there. He has been cleaner at other times.
Yeah, sometimes mali siya kumigalaw. Pero dito siguro bababa ang score niya.
That's exactly where his team
13 point
is,
something
in
siguro.
third place at the moment. Stolgopiat ahead of Mezaros. Nicolau Mir 13.666
Yeah.
for all of the reasons that you articulated, by his execution drops down by about half a mark. It's quite a drop for Nicolau
Jake
Mir.
Jarman na nag-retain 14.533 qualification score.
Jake Jarman.
Bakit kaya hindi siya nag-podium? Panoorin natin kung bakit.
Now, certainly, somebody with the tumbling complexity to make a challenge
Yes.
again for the podium this
Ang galing ni Jake Jarman sa mga tumblings niya.
Qualification 6.3. His execution 8.333 with a 1/10 penalty.
The Another stumbling pass will set the tone of this routine.
Yun! Ouch! Yun! Oh!
Looked like a triple twisting double layout
Nasobrahan.
named after Shirai Kenzo of Japan, someone that Jake admires greatly.
Siguro yung 0.3 deductions yun. Kasi tatlong steps eh.
Position.
Sayang talaga.
He is one of the difficulty kings of men's artistic gymnastics.
Yan, mahirap pag nagagawa ni,
He is doing half a twist or a full twist more
Jake.
than anyone else in this competition. It can be hard to see, but the difficulty is there.
Awesome job, Jake.
Front layout with the full into a front 2.5. And he ends with a 3.5 twist.
The reigning Commonwealth Games.
Ang dami na lang mali dun sa sa nag-land siya sa outside the line.
Had a fantastic Birmingham 2022. Jake Jarman
Medyo disappointed ng slide si Jake.
from Peterborough. Still one more competitor to go, and it is another British gymnast. Let's look back.
He certainly takes the risks. Here's the opening pass.
Yan o, 1, 2,
Many twists, but unfortunately, the stutter backwards
May-
on the landing.
yeah.
Step back and the out of bounds. 1/10 of a point.
Maybe 0.5 deductions yun.
Twister though.
Mga 14.1 scores lang to. Sayang.
It will be interesting to see what the judges do with this because the difficulty is there. There's no question about that. But he did give away attempts on almost every landing. that he
Yeah.
took, and that chips away at the edge that he builds himself.
Kailangan linisan pa ni Jake yung mga landings niya.
So hard that makes him such a joy to watch. That means he's a very spectacular
Work in progress. Every day is every competition is a work in progress.
The first man in 24 years for England to win 4 gold medals in the Commonwealth Games in Birmingham. Remarkable accomplishment. Where does he factor into this?
Remarkable accomplishment for Jake Jarman.
Besaros Vaigori 1, 2, and 3 thus far.
Yeah, 13.966. Same ang difficulty. Yeah. Dami kasi mga yung mga landings kailangan ayusin talaga para mag si Jake sa World Champ sa Olympics. 14.766 ang score ni Luke Whitehouse qualification.
To beat Artem Dolgopiat in his debut European Championships last year. Now he must try to do it again.
Welcome to Luke Whitehouse from Great Britain.
Dolgopiat's leading score now 14.833.
Kailangan mas mataas sa 14.833 ang score niya. Wow!
Lovely.
Ang taas ng height. Triple tuck. Somersault.
Now can he make the rest of it look
Wow.
like this first pass?
Great job.
That's another big hurdle that he has just jumped over.
Lahat mahirap ginagawa niya, ha?
It's such a big, robust floor routine. Filled with so many double salto skills. Doesn't shy from the difficulty. And so far he has been very clean in his landings. Dolgopiat has left the door open a bit, as you said, Ollie.
Yon, stick to the floor. So Randy.
House is trying to push through it. 2.5
Nice one.
front layout.
2.5 to the front layout.
Dismount will be a triple twist.
Ang galing-galing. Triple twist.
Absolutely Fascinating.
Phenomenal. Look, White
So
House.
this men's floor final. Is it going to be enough? They are hoping on the sidelines, the British delegation. It's certainly going to keep everyone guessing. There were aspects of that routine that were sharp and precise. There were other occasions where there were some clear deductions. The difficulty is very high. Blythe.
Yan, taas ang difficulty. Ang taas-taas. Please do not forget to subscribe, like, and share this channel. Thank you very much.
Of this floor exercise final. Starting
Yes.
with that pass, triple tuck, the only one of the gymnasts that we've seen today who does that. And one of the only
Yeah,
ones
triple
in the
tuck.
world, and he does it beautifully.
If he can add some pass layout there, twisting and triple tuck, that will be Nagorny na.
His legs aren't together, and then again another 1/10 of a point for the hop forward. But these are
That's amazing.
picky things. He could be close. And he did such a nice job of hanging on to the landings throughout the routine when he possibly could.
He was pleased with it. We wait for the last score to come in. Who will it be? Artem Dolgopiat or Luke Whitehouse? We're back where we were a year ago. He's done it again!
Wow, 14.866.
He's done it again! He becomes the first man since Marian Dragulescu to retain the European title on floor.
Wow.
In 2005 that was done. This man
2 times European champion in the floor.
Luke Whitehouse.
Same with Marian Dragulescu in 2005. Originally, Marian Dragulescu and him get a double gold medal, consecutive gold medal in European Championship. Wow. Galing, look White House.
Differentiating factor was that
Yeah.
extra tenth of difficulty that he has. 6.5 to Dolgopiat 6.4. Yet again, he's beaten the Olympic champion. It's remarkable.
He beats the Olympic champion, he beats the world champion. He's very promising for Olympic gold.
A very strong British
For Luke
squad,
Whitehouse.
all competing for places for Paris 2024. It's not going to hurt his case, that is it?
Not at all. And that adds a little pressure for many of these competitors in these finals. They know that
Yun,
they have national
tumataas din ang expectation kay Luke Whitehouse na mag-gold sa floor
solid here.
sa Paris Olympics. Pero, si Artem Dolgopiat can still be gold on the Olympics
Very.
if he will just be consistent with the and if he can correct those mistakes sa mga executions niya.
The classified results in the men's
0.033 lang ang diferensya ni Dolgopiat kay Luke Whitehouse. May mga problema kasi si Dolgopiat sa sa landings, yung stepping out of the line, pero if he can eliminate those mistakes, yung stepping out of the line,
yet another medal. He takes silver for the
si
second
Dolgopiat
year in a row.
pwede niya pa rin mag-gold sa Olympics. Pero ano kasi syempre, consistency.
Is the defending and retaining two-time champion of
Jake
Europe.
Jarman is in the 6th place. Kailangan niya ayusin ng mga routines, more i-clean.
Position. That's a great
Congrats, Christopher
accomplishment.
Mizaros.
We'll see a lot more of that young
Ito ang bronze medal ng floor. Christopher Mizaros.
as one of the most reliable and exciting floor performers.
And napaka-exciting na kanyang career sa floor as a floor specialist.
Championship podium in 3 years after taking silver in Munich. Now he's the bronze medalist in Rimini.
Artem Dolgopiat of modern state of Israel.
Consistent, reliable, and indeed outstanding performers on floor. Artem Dolgopiat of Israel is the silver medalist at the European Championships for the second consecutive year.
Luke Whitehouse.
Defending,
Retaining gold medals
again.
for the floor champion.
Triumph in Antalya.
Congrats to Luke Whitehouse.
presented. And we will now have the national anthem of the United Kingdom of Great Britain and Northern Ireland.
Ang ganda lang ng medal nila. Nice, nice. National Anthem of the Great Britain in Northern Ireland. Pakinggan natin.
Adopted in September of 1745, God Save the King, the national anthem of the United Kingdom of Great Britain and Northern Ireland, played in honour of that gentleman for the second European Championships in a row.
Congratulations sa ating mga medalists. And next competition will be for the Pommel Horse Finals and rings after. Ito ating medalist sa floor finals, European Championship. Ang kulit itong Luigi. Luigi, ang kulit-kulit mo. May banana pa doon. Great job, great job. And for our men's Pommel Horse Finals, Matteo Giubilini galing from Switzerland, 14.6 ang score niya ng qualifications.
He has got one of the most famous gymnastics surnames in all of Switzerland. He's from a great family, and this continues the legacy. We'll talk more.
So lumaki siya with gymnast families from Ukraine. Wow, ang taas, 15.166 ang qualification score sa Pommel Horse. A great contentious for Olympics.
Most proven performers in finals. This man has been on an Olympic podium on 2 occasions.
Ilya Lyubimov, 14.266.
We have a 9-strong final. It's his second European Championships. He's becoming more familiar to us when it comes to international finals now.
Ang gold ng all-around champion, si Marius Georgiou, 14.266 score niya nung qualifications. 7 best nung qualifications si Marius Georgiou.
Champion of Europe. Could he win the first ever Cypriot medal on Pommel horse? He was the 7th best in qualification.
Armenia,
To the 6th most successful nation on the
Gagi
Pommel horse European
Kachikan.
Championships. Armenia, this is Gagi Kachikian.
6 best ng qualifications.
6th best in qualification.
Great to see Oleg here. Dimang Kluran, 15.0 score ng qualification, ang taas. Mukhang magiging maganda ang mga Olympic finals natin nito sa Pommel Horse. Nag-focus yata ang mga gymnast sa Pommel Horse.
He's a very fine gymnast. Isn't this a great moment? Levan Shkiladze
From Georgia, 14.266.
No Georgian has ever won a medal at the European Artistic Gymnastics.
Wala pa raw nananalo sa taga Georgia sa European Championship.
And it's a Pommel horse final, so you just never know.
Yes, the European champion
Of Ireland,
last year,
the gentleman
15.15 3 for
Most
qualifications.
successful nation in the history of the Pommel horse at the European Championships. He is the reigning two-time consecutive champion of the world. And the two-time
Yes, from
European champion.
Croatia.
But hold on just
Udi
a
Philip,
moment. The victor it is
14.766
here, Philip Ude, the fourth
during
best in
qualifications.
qualification, an Olympic silver medalist in Beijing.
Well, bagay sa mga European ang Pommel horse kasi matatangkad sila.
European Championship silver medalist the same year and also
At mga long-legged ang mga European. So, bagay na bagay talaga sa kanila ang maging Pommel horse specialist.
the European Championships have produced some startling veteran winners over the years, like Arutun Medinian a couple of years ago in Munich. But Reece McClenaghan is the defending champion, and yet Oleg Vernyayev is the top performer from qualification.
And this came
Yeah.
as something of a surprise.
Si Oliver Nayev ang top qualifier ng qualifications. Top qualifier dito si Oliver Nayev and Reece McClenaghan is there. Ang gara ng buhok ni Marius Georgi.
For him to come out and beat the two-time world champion on pommel horse in this qualification, well, it was a bit of a jaw-dropping statistic.
So let's take stock of what we have to come in the first half of this men's pommel horse final. We've got Matteo Giubellini, Oleg Vernyayev, Ilya Lyubimov and Marios Georgiou. And then in the second half, so that's the fifth, first, joint, eighth, and and seventh best in qualification. Then in the second half, we'll have Gugit Kachikian, Roland de Monk, Leven Shkilate, Reece McClenaghan, Philip Ude. The finalists in the men's pommel horse competition.
So ito ating finalist.
Oleg Vernyayev of Ukraine, the top performer in the preliminary round, 15.166. All eyes will turn to Reece McClenaghan of Ireland in the second half of this final. He will be the last to go. His score in qualification, 15.133, mere hundreds below Vernyayev. And he is not just the reigning two-time consecutive world
Siya ang
champion,
mag-final
he
sa
is
Pommel
the
horse.
European champion from last year and 2018. And my apologies to Philip Ude, it is a 9-strong final. I forgot that over the space of 30 seconds. And he will actually be the last to go. He'll be the 9th best to perform. And that is because Leven Shkiladze and Ilya Lyubimov were tied in 8th position. Intriguing, very intriguing, this one. Oh, and by the way, Marios Georgiou. It's a story, isn't it, Blythe?
2 days ago, he was, and probably still is, the happiest gymnast in Europe, the all-around
Yes.
champion, the history maker.
Si Marius Georgiou ang
Newly minted
gold
Paris
sa all-around sa competition na to.
Yes, he has got
Half
the
Filipino,
last continental
mother niya
ticket.
Filipina. At isang Greek naman na kanyang tatay. Greek Cypriot.
Georgiou of Cyprus didn't just win the title, he won the Olympic ticket to boot. Let's begin. It's a pommel horse final that'll all probably be completely calm and routine with no surprises whatsoever.
Like they always are.
Like they always are.
Sikat na pangalan sa Switzerland sa laranang gymnastics. Ang next natin gymnast, ang mga tatay niya, tito niya, lahat nasa gymnastics. Mga champion ng Switzerland. Ang Switzerland din, Team Switzerland, team pang-apat sila sa sa team qualifications.
This gentleman is just 19, Matteo Giubellini.
Wow, 19 years old pa lang.
But he's from a
14.6 ang
great
qualification
gymnastics
score.
family. His dad is an Olympian and has been on a European Championship podium.
Wow, European Championship podium ang daddy niya.
European champion
At
on
Olympian
parallel bars back in 1990.
Wow, 1990.
2 of his sons are on the Swiss national team.
1990 yung tatay niya lumaban sa European Championship din.
Championships debut
Nice ang mga swings.
so far. They
Good, hindi siya nag-pike.
got real
good height. May kaunti lang leg separation. Very slight.
Beautiful pirouette.
Nice.
Too.
Very
What a
potential siya.
lovely start from Matteo
Stellar.
Giannini. That
Stellar,
was silky
Matteo.
smooth from the teenager. Well, I never.
He's a very potential for to be a elite sa Pommel horse. Kailangan lang magtaas ng mga difficulties, pero ang ganda.
Look at him handle the pressure. The body line is just gorgeous.
Yes, ang ganda ng body lines, hindi nagpa-pike.
And just seemed totally unfazed by being in his first individual final at the European Championships and going up first. And on an apparatus as unpredictable.
Ang ganda ng ano niya, oh. Look at those lines. Walang pike. Although hindi pa ganun kataas yung difficulty compare kina Reese at sa mga elite Pommel horse, but he's a very mataas ang chance niya na mag-podium or maging isa sa mga elite na Pommel horse specialist. Sa ngayon, ang dami ng Pommel horse specialist. Sa Asia, merong dalawa. Di Shikai. 14.6. 8.5 execution score. No shame in qualification.
Really well done. And you know what? If you go up in a pommel horse final at continental level or any level, go through cleanly, you put the pressure on the rest of them. You can sit back and see what they can all do now.
Verneig Oleg, 15.166 ng qualification.
In the preliminary round.
Great to see Oleg Verneig nakabalik na sa international competitions. In this continental championship, isang malaking bagay ito.
30-year-old surprised
30-year-old pa lang siya.
to be the top performer in the preliminary round. Now what as the final begins?
Such a great comeback kay Oleg. Ay, sayang, nagka-pike. Nagka-pike ng slide. Deliberate pommel horse.
On this apparatus. It's just that he's really been better on parallel bars, often on vault. And so this maybe has been a bit overshadowed. But he has given very good performances over the years, and he's giving one right now.
Yun, sayang. Yun, kaya siya hindi nag-podium. Nahulog siya, nag-bend, oo.
And unfortunately with the pommel horse, it all adds up like compound interest, doesn't it? Eventually it just catches you.
It's a danger sign, certainly. And when we're talking about the element that he fell on, the Vendish swing, it's
One whole
just
pointed actions.
unforgiving. If your hips are dipped a little bit going into it, you are quite likely to fall.
Yeah, kapag medyo nagpa-pike na talaga, medyo very likely to fall.
Physically, it was very difficult for him to get back into competition shape, and he's still working at that.
It's a very high scoring routine. It could be a great
2 times
use
ng
to
Olympics
the
siya na
Ukrainian
nagpo-podium.
squad in the team final where they were the top performers in qualification. It's not going to be a medal winning score we imagine.
Yeah,
in this particular
not gonna be a
final.
medal winning.
But the
Medyo
numbers
disappointed
don't
siya.
lie.
Sayang.
It's one to have in the bank for future competitions.
Oh, it's a routine with enormous potential.
Nawala siya sa, nawala si Oleg sa competition kasi
Here, when he came off the
yung sa Tokyo
he
Olympics,
walked back up, and it was the hand placement really that threw him off. Him coming
nagkaroon
down
siya ng
on his knuckles
doping
rather than
issue.
his bare palm. But he got back up and he repeated the element from the beginning because he wanted the difficulty credit for it, but also because it's just another chance to practice in a competition atmosphere. And he takes every single chance.
Maybe mga 13.7 or
He said his
13.8.
plans between now and Paris are really split across 3 activities: training, training, and more training. So he's pretty clear.
I hope he can get some training in as well.
Yes, he can be in a great training here. Kailangan mag-train pa. Is he qualified for Paris Olympics 2024
right
too?
on the mark from Oleg Verneyev.
Ayun, no?
There's brilliance here. It's a fantastic routine.
Medyo kinulang siya ng
Fall,
height
of
doon.
course, that's what you always say, right? Until the fall, it was going
During the vendor
it going
swings.
wonderfully.
14.2.
It was going wonderfully. You're quite
Sayang,
right,
15.2
Lloyd.
sana
He's
score
having
niya.
a little difficulty in qualification. Without the unintentional dismount from the apparatus, he would have been higher than in qualification.
15.2 sana
To
siya.
Ilya Lyubimov of Israel, the joint 8th best performer in the preliminary round.
Ilya Vyamov ng Israel, modern state of
He
Israel.
made the Pommel horse final at a popular competition in March in Germany called the DTB Pommel event. It's very well attended and very enthusiastically watched.
Good amplitude on his scissor to handstand opening.
Nice. Sayang mga counting pike lang.
The sewn element. One wender swing on one pommel.
Vendor swings and one pommel.
Oh, and that looked like a save. He was just a bit off. But he has managed to regain his footing, or his handing, so to speak.
Sayang nagpa-pike lang ang mga positions niya eh.
Oh, but you
Once
were
you
quite right. You saw it
Kung
right.
makikita nyo, once nagpa-pike na yung mga
But sometimes it's not.
gymnast sa Pommel horse, very likely talaga mahulog sila.
5-10 seconds before it.
It was a great fight, and it almost looked like he was going to win it. Of course, on
Sayang.
course, there are just no breaks. You can't stop.
It's another example of two parts of a really fine performance. Ilya Lyubimov not quite able to keep his kinetic energy harnessed. The second time for him at the European Championships. He made his debut in Antalya last year.
At narito na nga,
22nd in the all-around competition.
yung kung makikita nyo siya dyan, no? Medyo nagpa-pike siya eh. Nung mag-start siya mag-pike,
At the World Championships in Antwerp, he came very close to qualifying as an individual.
ayun no, nag-bending din, nag-bend ng slight yung mga elbow. Very likely na mahulog ka talaga eh.
You see that his shoulders get completely offline, and there's just no saving it when that happens. Right there.
Ayun no. Medyo mali yung paghawak niya sa pommel nung after ng one swing, but it's fine. Mukhang malamig sa Italy.
He's a young athlete, only 22, Ilya Lyubimov.
Wow, 22 years old lang si Ilya.
One imagines many more European Championships to come. Matteo Giubilini will know that he is one routine away from leading at the halfway stage. It's exactly as we were saying earlier. Get through that first performance cleanly, the pressure goes on the rest of the pack, and you could suddenly find yourself with an unexpected medal at the end of it all. 13.133 is the score for Ilya Lyubimov. That suggests that he was on course to be roughly
Marius
where he was
Georgi
in
na,
qualification
ng Cyprus.
without that,
14.266 score ng qualifications. Good score for his
Marios
all around.
Georgiou of Cyprus, the all-around champion of Europe. The gymnast from the smallest nation ever to produce a European all-around champion.
Wow, yan.
This is a lap of honor.
Pinakamaliit na bansa sa Europe nakapag-produce ng all-around
One of the
champion.
reasons why he is so good
Marius
in the all-around
Georgi.
competition. Steady one pommel work.
Yung routine nyo dito pang all-around.
Busnari.
Nice. Sunari.
Wonderful pirouetting on that. Wonder if he didn't do actually just a little extra than what he was planning.
Galing, consistent. Medyo may pike lang ng slide talaga. Awesome job.
The happiest man in Europe is in front of you. His name is is Marios Georgiou.
Pinakamasayang European ngayon. Sa
Every
buong
time he
Europe.
walks away from a piece of apparatus, he looks as though he's not entirely sure how that just happened. But he is one of the most capable gymnasts in the world. He's going to the Olympics. He's the champion of Europe. And he's done it again. What a lovely display this was.
This has been
Yes.
his week at the European Championships.
He will be joining the all-around finals.
And this was entirely his routine.
Grabe oh.
Start to
Parang ang
finish.
hirap doon ng kamay. Parang pwede sigurong mabalian. O pwede sigurong
And also
very prone sa injury. Pero makita mo dyan na medyo nagpa-fight ng slide talaga.
very good clearance. The hips high above
Great clearance. Ang hips niya above the pommel.
very easily into that handstand. The gymnast has to show
Hinahilot na ano ko doon. Natatakot.
dismount. And after 30 seconds of swinging on a pommel horse, that can be a very big task.
His difficulty scoring qualification was 5.7, 4/10 below the current leader, Matteo Giubellini. So we'll see what he produces here. But frankly, I think he would have been happy, and everyone would have been happy if he just come out to the pommel horse with his scrambled eggs for breakfast and eaten them using the pommel horse as a table. Because
Let's see.
everything beyond that all-around competition is bonus territory for a man.
Tunay. Please do not forget to subscribe, like, and share to this channel
Absolutely
for more gymnastics
because
competitions.
so many were talking about him as a contender.
14.8.
Olympic berth.
Wow! Great
He's
jump.
14.8. He looks
If
stunned.
Marius Georgi will keep on maintaining this kind of, keep on producing this kind of scores sa Olympics, then that will be a wow.
Half a mark of difficulty from qualification.
Now have here Rhys McClenigan ng Ireland.
Still to come, the two-time world champion, Rhys McClanahan of Ireland.
Nice ang height ni Rhys, oh.
Looking on and waiting
Natuto siya ng na-figure out niya ang dapat siyang gawin. Kasi nung World Cup Doha, medyo may pagkakamali siya ng slide doon. Di naman ganun pagkakamali, pero nakita niya yung anong dapat niyang i-improve sa height, sa mga pag-swing niya. Yung height, tsaka yung pike ng slide. So, na-improve niya yung dito. Nakita niyo naman, ang ganda ng line niya. Pero sa totoo lang, mahirap na habulin yung 15.5 ni Abu Alsma. Ni Abu ng Jordan.
And his home city is set to host the European Championships of Gymnastics in a few years' time. The Armenian Gugig Kachikian from Yerevan. He's going to be the first to go in the second half of this final. It is Georgiou, Giubellini, Vanyaev 1, 2 and 3 at the halfway stage, or almost halfway stage, because we have got 5 in this second half. This
14.6 score and 6 best in qualification. 21 years old pa lang
One
siya.
of the oldest continuously inhabited cities in the world, the capital of Armenia. And I'm sure many of you remember in Basel in 2021 when he made his senior international debut and came fourth in the Pommel Horse final.
Representing Armenia, a warm welcome to Gagik Achichia.
His qualification score was 14.6. If he produces that in the same combination with difficulty in execution, he'll go into third place.
Magaling ang mga Armenia sa gymnastics. Nakapus talaga sila maigi. Ayun, sayang. Ayun pa lang.
completely off on the takeoff.
Off na
From that
agad.
zone. We've seen it a few times already.
Pag nag-start siya na magkaroon ng pike positions. Ayun na. Sayang ba kinabahan siya.
To see him fall, you have to be
Kasi ang mga Armenians are known as a pommel horse specialist. Pike ko. Pike ng slide, pangit yung positions ng katawan niya. Pangit yung mga lines. Yan, nag-legs apart. Ayan o. He is just trying to finish the routines. Pero yung pangit na talaga yung form. If you keep continuing this kind of form, the Pike, medyo mahirapan talagang. Oh my God.
I'll just clarify
That's a
for
good-
all of you who haven't had the chance to watch the World Cup series
Great
of
cup.
gymnastics
Great job,
this
great
year.
job.
This young man worked like nobody's business to try to get an Olympic qualification spot for Paris through Pommel horse, which was possibly the most hotly contested and compact of the World Cup qualification routes for Paris. I would be not surprised at all if he had nothing left in the tank physically after all that he gave to try to
Yeah.
get that spot.
Na-qualify siya sa Figuratus World Cup through Pommel horse. Sinalihan niya yung 4 na competition ng World Cup series. Kasi siguro dito, napagod na siya sa 4 na competitions. Pang-limang competition na to in a row. Yung last World Cup is kahapon, last week lang. And the last competition for World Cup series was just last week. And again, now, competing again for the European Championship, he did the qualifications. And here, for apparatus finals, medyo nakakapagod naman talaga. It's fine, bro. You're already qualified for Olympics.
But he should be heartened by something. An elder statesman of the sport of name Vahagan Davtyan has in his mid-30s just qualified for his first Olympic Games. That's somebody from this gentleman's team. He has seen right in his own gym that it's never too late.
Ay, hindi pa pala siya, sorry, I'm mistaken. Hindi pala siya qualified for Olympics sa Pommel horse. Sa Figuratus World Cup, hindi siya qualified sa Olympics through Pommel horse. It's just, yung 4 na World Cup series is sinalihan niya. So, nakakapagod naman talaga sumali sa 4 na competition na sunod-sunod in a row. I hope he's gonna be fine. Medyo disappointed siya.
It's not so easy to know that when you're a young athlete and you're at the embryonic stages of your career, but he's got a first-rate team of mentors around him. 12.466.
12.466. Sobrang na-depress si Kashikian. I hope he will be fine. Okay lang yan. Laurent de Monk ng Netherlands. 15.0 nung qualification. Ang taas.
2022 in this competition. He's from Haarlem near the
Ang taas,
west
ha?
coast of the Netherlands. He says he absolutely loves the pommel horse for the simple reason of you just never know yourself as a gymnast if you're actually going to manage to stay on. Well, that makes all of us when we watch one of these finals.
Scissor to handstand.
Nice and lines.
So, this is a routine that is just packed with difficulty. It
Yes.
doesn't
Sayang.
stop.
May kaunti lang Pike.
On one pommel, he's going to drop down, and then 3 Wendeschwings, 3 full turns between the 2 pommels. And all of that while keeping a lovely line, except for that
Yes.
little flicker. The
Like a
slight leg
flicker.
separation. Can he keep it together?
Slight separations. Come on, Laurent.
Traveling Wendeschwing. Very nicely executed. He's
Yung nakakahilo to, ha?
Magyar
Ito mo yung mga mukha nila, oh. Grabe yung struggle din.
What a
Wow.
remarkable save from
Although
Laurent
struggling
Demont
ng slide,
of the
yung routines niya.
Netherlands. It seemed that he was heading off the apparatus.
good.
And something
He did it well.
biomechanically deep within him just went, no, and he carried on.
People have fallen for smaller mistakes. He has not.
That's an extraordinary piece of muscle
Awesome
memory
job
and
for Laurent de Monk.
experience from Laurent de Monk. and it could get him a place on the podium. He had a score of 15 in qualification.
Ang laki ng stage nila, oh. Parang ang layo ng mga tao sa...
In qualification. This is a routine that clearly is worthy of the podium.
Parang ang layo ng mga tao dun sa
Again,
mga apparatuses.
beginning of that scissor, the legs have to be, the feet have to be above the shoulder line. No problem for him. Such little surface area to work with when you're on one pommel or when you're between the pommels.
Mahirap talaga gawin yung nasa one pommel and between the pommel. Kita nyo naman.
And absolutely no sense of fatigue going into the hands.
Yeah, what a great... Ang ganda ng... ang lakas ng stamina niya. Wala ding fats ang mga bilbil. Galing, Laurent de Monk. 14.933.
14.933.
Although may drop ng points.
The second best that we've seen. Brilliant accomplishment.
Georgian, si Shikledz Levan.
Shikledze of Georgia. He is 22. He's from Tbilisi.
22 years old pa lang.
Beautiful city, famous for its
Nice, from Tbilisi sa Georgia.
extraordinary blend of modern and classical architecture, for its extraordinary natural landscape, and now for this gentleman who makes his first senior international final. He comes in as the joint 8th best in qualification, 14.266.
Is something of an enigma, but very quickly he shows us what he is capable of. There's lovely line to his work.
He's a great display.
As well. Oh, it looked like he had just a little slip of a hand, but it hasn't affected him yet. Nice traveling Wendelschwings. Working his way through the Magyar Shavato, traveling backwards and forwards down the
Wow, muntik na, sayang.
Well, there were moments
Good.
in that
That's a
routine
good save.
where the control was very slightly lacking, particularly at the dismount, but some beautiful work from Levan Shkiladze of Georgia. No Georgian has ever won a medal at the European Championships for men in
So wala ko
artificial
pala
gymnastics.
nanalo na Georgian
It's
sa
a
European
brilliant to
Championships
get
sa
into this
gymnastics.
Once again, have a look at the amplitude with which he executes these skills. Much of this was wonderfully performed. A good omen for the future, perhaps. It wasn't until the dismount that he showed some signs of getting tired. Right there. The bent arms, the leg separation. The judges will note all of that.
Continuing explorations, tapos yung mga
Much to take.
It is said that the city of Tbilisi exists because of its thermal springs, that King Vakhtang Goratsal built his capital there after hunting in the 5th century. And Levan Shkiladze, with his score of 14.233, is just out of the hunt for a medal, but exciting. And there's a young Georgian in the junior pommel horse final as well. So
Chris McLennigan,
worth a watch tomorrow morning.
15.153.
Always worth watching is this fabulous athlete from Ireland, Rhys McLennigan.
From Ireland.
The second best performer.
2 times na siyang
in
world champion.
qualification.
Last year,
Reigns
gold siya sa
two-time
Pommel horse din.
consecutive world champion. And the
Reigning
reigning
European champion in
of
Pommel
Europe
horse
as
too. Ag teams of Olympics.
Start.
Ang ganda ng height, ang taas. Kita nyo, parang siyang lumilipad.
The Wendelschwings, 3 of them on one
Wendelschwings.
pommel. The Wendelschwing is
Kita
very
mo, walang pike pag na
in this routine. We see it again
pag
here,
nagkakaroon siya ng mga
this time between the pommels, and he's not done yet.
swings. This is, see, the line is so straight. No significant
There,
piking.
traveling Wendeschwings.
Traveling binder swings.
Back down the pommel right into Wendeschwings at the
Ito
end
lang
of
eh,
the
yung
course.
part na yon kailangan ayusin ni Reese.
It's so difficult.
Well,
Oh,
that's
it's
just
very difficult.
majestic, isn't it, from Reese McClenaghan,
Medyo kailangan ayusin yung
the
smoothness
world
ni Reese.
champion, and the gentleman in search of yet another European title. He packs his routine with so much exquisitely performed
Pero lang nakita na isa
gymnastics.
kay Reese,
You
yung
watch him and you are, as always,
may
enthralled.
part siya doon na yung rhythm niya
Watch him
nagabago.
rise to it.
Kailangan mas maging
That's been the
consistent sa
story of
rhythm.
his career over the past
Although mataas
few
lang yung
years.
maganda yung mga executions niya, pero may rhythm na slight na kailangan ayusin.
Very well. The scissor mount. And he has just delivered with these Wendeschwings.
Awesome vendor
Watch
swings.
to see if there's going to be a leg form break. But this routine was solid. Befitting
Great job.
of this
Solid
time world
routine.
champion.
I defer to the words of Rosemary Jenkinson, who wrote a poem for Poetry Day Ireland called Pommel Horse for Reese McClenaghan. He slaps the horse's hide into plumes of white flowery chalk as his hands pirouette on the smallest stage, his skin patting the leather until he grips the pommels and feet pointed like a ballerina in the air. He spins,
Yes.
scissors, spindles and flares.
It's like a
And
ballerina.
he has
Wow,
gone into
15.3.
the gold medal position. She didn't write that last line, but Reese McClenaghan has just written his place into the record books again. 15.3.
The highest score of
Apologies to Rosemary Jenkins
gymnast
for
in
ruining
the
her
Pommel
photo.
horse
Inadequate words
European
after it, but,
Championship.
he's captured attention in Ireland, hasn't
O
he?
di
Reece
uli,
McClenaghan? There's poems
14.766
written about
ng
him. He goes to
qualification.
schools
Fourth
all the
best.
time. He's got
From
a big
Croatia
focus on
now.
it. Philip Uday is going to finish off this
Ang galing na Reece
final.
McClenaghan.
We
Proud na
currently
ulit
have
ang mga
McClenaghan
taga-Ireland sa
one,
kanya.
Demunk 2, Georgiou 3. 14.8 required to get on
Follow
the
sila
podium.
Randy Monk,
He scored
silver na. Si Marius Georgiou on the
14.766
third
in the
position
preliminary round.
as of now.
37-year-old veteran Olympian, silver medalist
Veteran
from Beijing.
Olympian.
He's capable.
Wow, nung Beijing Olympics, silver medal siya doon.
And he hit
Ang galing ni Udel ah.
routine.
Isa siyang GOAT. Good height too?
He works wonderfully with his
Nice.
hands. There's a delicacy to the way that he does Wendeschwings.
Awesome bender swings. Ang maganda sa Pommel horse, hindi sila masyadong papalit ng mga code ng mga exhibitions.
Sometimes you really hear the hand slap
Bibihira.
but not with him.
Wow, struggling. Good job. It's a good
The final
save.
performance in this Pommel Horse final is from Filip Uday of Croatia.
Nice one, Philip Uday.
The gentleman who has now taken up a governance role as a sporting director of his local club. But he
Oh,
still
sporting director na
goes
ng
out
local
there
club
and
niya.
produces top quality work on the apparatus. He won a
Maganda yung
silver
mga
medal in
pinakita ni
World
Philip
Cup
Uday.
in
Good yung
Osijek,
height niya.
Croatia, for the first
Then,
time in a long
hindi wala
while
masyadong
recently.
significant na
Seemed
pike.
to have a bit of a battle at the dismount.
Just a bit of fatigue. But really, for him, over the past few years, there have been numerous occasions where he has been poised to win a medal, and he has almost gotten through the routine and had a little mistake somewhere and come off. There's been more than one heartbreak for him in major finals, but not in this one. Just a little hesitation in the hips going up to the handstand, but overall, really well done for Philip Uday.
Guaranteed medals. Reece McClenaghan and Lauren de Monk waiting to see where he finishes. Marios Georgiou. Philip Uday needs 14.8 plus to get onto the podium. He may win the difficulty tiebreak if it comes down to that.
Suspense?
Well, that's just made the highlight reel of the championships, hasn't it? Close, very
Wow,
close.
14.533.
For Philip Uday, he's
So we have
not
Marius
come along the way.
Georgiou,
About a
bronze
third
medal of
of the place
Cyprus
on
sa
the
Pommel
podium.
horse.
It means
Awesome
that
job.
yet
Second medal ng
again,
Marius
Rhys
Georgiou.
McClenaghan
Chris
has
McLennigan
won
ulit
the
ang gold
European
sa Pommel horse
Championship
dito.
title. He did it for the
Laurent
first time
Demang, great
in
job.
2018.
Nakabalik siya sa
Won it
podium.
again last year, and now he retains his European crown. The Pommel Horse Master from County Down.
Pommel horse masters.
County Down, but
The
you never
European
count him
Championship.
out, because this is a gymnast who's had his struggles. Rhys McClenaghan, things have been difficult for him going into the last Olympic Games. His form was not quite there. Now he has become one of the most consistent,
Yeah, one of the most consistent
stylish gymnasts on
si
this
Rhys
apparatus.
McLennigan
It's his
sa
time
Pommel
at the
horse
moment.
together with
It's his time.
Ahmad Abu Al-Sud and Jordan. Si Laurent Demang, he needs consistency.
The bronze medalist, the first ever Cypriot to win a medal on the Pommel horse. at the
Yeah,
European
first Cypriot
Championships.
medal. First Cypriot gymnast na manalo ng Pommel horse medal.
That win
Laurent
for Rhys McClenaghan
Marius Georgiou is making history sa
brings Ireland
Cyprus.
level with Armenia
He will
and
come back in
Yugoslavia
Cyprus
for
with
gold medals
honor
at the European
and
Championships
a
on
good
Pommel horse. They'll
welcome.
move up the leaderboard. Suspicion is Yugoslavia won't be winning any more gold medals in the Pommel horse competition. Armenia might well be. And we should say that there's a young man called James Hickey who is in the Pommel horse final, the junior Pommel horse final from the Republic of Ireland,
Oh,
who's been inspired by Rhys McClenaghan.
we will be watching the junior apparatus finals also.
Before tomorrow's junior finals, that's if he can get near him when the media of Europe are clamouring around him once again.
Si Jake Charman, katabi ang yun ang tatay ni Jake. Ang kapatid na babae ni Jake at ang nanay ni Jake.
Plenty of them.
Kapatid niya ba yun? Or I think hindi. Siguro girlfriend niya.
Before the competition goes on.
If I am not mistaken, that is the great Greek gymnast Vasiliki Malousi, the wife of Eleftherios Petronias, who we
Yes,
will
I'm
be
not,
seeing very shortly in the rings competition.
That's why we had to get her then, because it was literally the last moment of calm before that rings final. Commiserations, but also congratulations to Matteo Giubilini, by the way. He was the first to go. Ended up just being slightly priced out of the market in fourth position, but that's a very good display.
Kay Marius Georgiou. Medal ceremony. Yes, the medal ceremony ng Pommel Horse Finals, European Championship 2024. Marius Georgiou ng Cyprus for the bronze medal. Great job, Marius.
The bronze medalist on the Pommel horse. A couple of days after winning the all-around European title for the first time. He becomes the first Cypriot ever to win a medal in this event.
Half Filipino si Marius Georgiou dito. Laurent Demang, the half Indonesian,
Netherlands very quietly
representing
making
Netherlands.
clear that he is one
Demang
of the ones to
Duran.
watch in this big year for gymnastics. Another silver medal at the European Championships. A score almost of 15 in the final.
In first place, the winner of the gold medal and European champion 2024, representing Ireland, Rhys McClenaghan.
Rhys McClenaghan ng Ireland, consistent siya.
Good and bad.
Consistent siya dito sa kanyang
Once you start winning,
pag
you get used to
pagkatapos
winning.
ng mga
You
sa
know
podium
how to win.
kada
Keep
competitions.
doing it
And
again
great job
and
for
again.
the Irish
Rhys
gymnast.
McClenaghan has become one of the most proven competition performers out there. He delivers in finals. They cannot take the European title from him. They cannot take the world title from him. We can do nothing but sit, applaud and admire. This is one of the greats. Rhys McClenaghan has done it again. the national anthem of Ireland.
Ladies and gentlemen, please stand in honor to the winner, the national anthem of Ireland.
National anthem ng Ireland.
The Soldiers' Song, adopted in 1926. Music by Patrick Heaney and lyrics by Peter Kearney and Liam Orin. Played in honour of Rhys McClenaghan. The medalists in the men's pommel horse competition at the European Championships.
And for the men's rings finals, Courtney Tolo, 14.7 qualifications. Nung World Championship 2022, bronze medal siya.
The fifth best performer in qualification.
Medyo hindi na naging consistent si Courtney Tolok sa podium finish sa rings. Pero he is still finishing on the finals, every ring finals.
Artur of Armenia, the seventh best performer in qualification.
With 14.733 ng kanyang score during qualifications.
In 2019, he said it was the proudest moment of his career. He was named as one of Armenia's top 10 athletes when he accomplished it.
World University Games gold medalist 2019. 14.9.
The second best performer in qualification and the
great to see Adim Asil here.
Champion on the rings.
World champion sa rings in 2022. Nikita Seymunov ng Azerbaijan, 14.633 qualifications. May baba dito nung World Cup Doha, 14.8 scores niya.
Was fifth at the last European Championship, sixth in 2022. He comes into this as the eighth best qualifier. There'll be a great reception for Salvatore Maresca of Italy, the World Championship silver medalist from 2021 and the bronze medalist from the European Championship.
Si Salvatore, siya din ay palaging veteran ng World Cup Series.
Vincent Hook
ng Australia. Wow, 14.9.
Silver medalist at the European Championships in 2020.
World Cup Doha, naroon din siya. Ouch!
Since 1955 in any competition when Hans Sauter won a bronze medal on the pommel horse. That's how much Vincent Hook has changed the game for gymnastics in Austria. And you wait till you see their juniors tomorrow.
Kolek Abraham.
Çolak of Turkey, the European champion from 2020. He finished one place ahead of Vincent Hook on that occasion. He also won the world title in 2019.
2019 world champions rings.
Oh, and by the way, him.
The veteran Listreños Petronias.
Just in case you needed this field to be a little more star-studded. just in case you needed more
Gold
gold medals,
ng
more triumphs, more quality, more class, more style, more substance. Eleftherios Petrunius,
Eleftherios Petronius, the undefeated European
who owns
champions.
that title of the Lord of the Rings. Many
Lord of
get
the
called it
Rings.
in this sport.
Tunay.
He will
He
always
is the
be
Lord
the
of the
original.
Rings.
And he's going for European title number 7.
He's the Lord of the Rings.
This should be quite a final. And the gap between the top 2 performers in qualification was absolutely minuscule.
33 one-thousandths of a point separated Eleftherios Petrunius from Adam Asil, an Olympic champion versus a world champion. That is what we have in this
Yes.
final.
An Olympic champion versus the world champion.
0.033. That was the gap. And that gap,
Si Nikita Simonov, sayang hindi siya nakapasok sa Olympics.
one small flicker of the body, one adjustment on your landing.
Pero sa Armenia, hindi siya
numerous other
nakasumali
things.
dito.
Doesn't take much at all.
Pahinga siguro.
We have in the first half of this rings final, Courtney
First half
Tulloch,
muna
the
ng
fifth best
rings
in
finals.
qualification. Arthur Avatisian, the 7th best in qualification. Adam Asil, the 2nd best in qualification. And Nikita Simonov, the 8th best in qualification. In the second half then, we have 3 of the top 4. That's Maresca 4th, Herc 3rd, Petrunius 1st, along with Ibrahim Cholak, the 6th best in qualification. The finalists in the rings competition in Rimini, and the top performer in qualification, Eleftherios Petrunius of Greece, the Olympic champion from Rio, the 3-time world champion and the 6-time European champion.
Yeah.
But he was only a fraction ahead of the world champion, Adam Asil. Extraordinary this.
And we've seen on the World Cup circuit already this year that rings finals do tend to come down to these hundredths or thousandths of points sometimes. And this field is absolutely stacked.
So who will it be? Could it be a 2022 world champion? Could it be a 2016 Olympic champion? Could it be a Commonwealth Games champion? We will discover. Courtney Tulloch of the United Kingdom of Great Britain and Northern Ireland, the first to go. He won the gold medal for Team England at the last 2 Commonwealth Games. England has just recently celebrated its
So ito na si Courtney Tulloch ng Great Britain.
which,
The first one
mythical slaying of the dragon by St.
to
George.
be in the finals. First finalist ng rings.
And he now channeled the spirit of the dragon to see off all of these fire breathers from the world of still rings gymnastics. Courtney Tulloch, 5th best in qualification, 14.7.
World champion noong 2022. Bronze
He's
medal
going to
doon.
get right down to business.
Nice ang kanyang planche.
Drops
Please do
down.
not forget to subscribe, like, and share kay Chris RD.
Position
Maltese.
there.
Clean one.
Be entirely parallel to the ground.
Parallel sa ground ang kanyang
Very nice.
Maltese.
And like all strength
Very
positions
good.
on rings, he's got to hold that
From
for
Milwaukee
at
to
least 2
handstand.
seconds in order to receive difficulty credit.
Medyo may kaunting flicker lang. Kaunti yan naman.
Swinging to
Sa kanya ng
also a requirement on rings.
lunge and
There are points for
also
getting
to
those
his
requirements checked off as well.
Iron Cross. Maganda kanyang Iron Cross. Well executed. Nag-flicker din siya ng isa sa handstand. But that's fine.
Different look on rings than what he showed last year, but
Wow,
brilliant
awesome! Amazing!
Lots of
Brilliant
beginning
execution.
from Courtney Tulloch.
Especially the
We
dismount.
have seen quite a few gymnasts over the course of this first session of finals at the European Championships be first up and really set the standard, and he's done that there. And that dismount
nagset
has
siya ng
been an
standard.
issue at times in the course of his career.
Ang ganda.
was bang
Matindi ang
on the
labanan
mark.
nito sa ring finals.
has, at times, just like you say, done an amazing routine on still rings and then given away a tenth or two on the full twisting double layout dismount. Not today, though. That is a palpable improvement in presentation for him. And in a final where we expect the scoring to be very close, that bodes well.
Medyo kung makapansin nyo dito, sila Riz McLelligan, matagal na silang wala sa bahay nila, parang nagka-competition.
Strength elements. And that was bang on. Full twisting double layout.
Full twisting double layout.
Pike in his body in the air.
Yeah.
That will be a small deduction, but there will
Small
be
deductions
nothing
na kasi
for
may
the
counting pike. Pike ng
Silver
slide.
medalist in Romania in 2017.
14.7.
Bronze medalist in 2018.
6.0 difficulty, 8.7 execution score.
Exactly as was the case in qualification. Courtney Tulloch, first to perform. Artur Avatisyan, 26 from Yerevan in Armenia.
Artur Avatisyan ng
Trains
Armenia.
at the Albert Azarian School. Albert Azarian, twice the Olympic still rings champion and Avatisyan's hero. And he said that he will never ever forget that moment when the great Albert Azarian spoke to him the first time he ever set foot in a gymnastics building when he was 7 years of age. Now he competes yet again in an international rings final, following in the footsteps of his hero and one of the all-time greats. 7th best in qualification, 14.366.
He's got a real show of strength to begin this routine.
Ang ganda ng strength. Inverted iron cross.
Reposition in the
So
inverted
good
cross.
control.
And he does this
Wow.
sort of push-up. from
Medyo may
the
bendy na
hand,
yung slide ang kanyang mga
lowering
elbow.
down And holding it. And then pushing back up. Holding that.
Nice hold.
Good secure tuck
Ganda.
position in the Yamawaki as well.
And to the Maltese.
Another classic Maltese pull to cross.
And the iron cross too. And to the plunge.
See his legs vibrating with the effort just a little.
Very slight vibrate lang. Nice control for the handstand.
He started very, very well.
Strong.
Artur
Strong.
Avatisyan.
That is a strong routine.
And he finished very strongly too.
Magaling. Magaling ang
That was a good
Armenia.
display from the
Please do not forget to
experienced
subscribe, like, and
athletes.
share yung Chris RD
City
channel
will host the
dito.
European Championships in a few years' time. We should say of the Armenian team.
Magaling ang Armenia, producing talaga sila ng mga strong gymnasts.
In terms of their camaraderie, they were competing with each other for Paris 2024 spots. For Hagen Davtian, the veteran, won the Paris berth on the rings. That can't have been easy for these teammates to have to be competing with each other and to maintain that sense of being a tight unit, and they did it.
They are a very close-knit team, the Armenians. They work very, very hard.
Yes.
And often
Armenians
so
are working
lucky
very
in
hard for their
competition
nations,
to
not for
watch the way
themselves
that they
only.
take care of each other and they support each other.
Yeah, they support
Every
each other. Every time na makikita nyo sa competition, nagtutulungan sila sa pag-prepare ng mga atleta nila, gymnasts to prepare their apparatuses.
His teammates with him in his heart when he competes
Yeah.
in Paris.
Nagtutulungan sila.
So very nice end to the routine for Avatisyan.
There's a good
Full twisting
camaraderie
double
sa
layout
Team Armenia.
and no visible problems on the
14.8.
Artem
Now
Agassi
leading.
leads 14.8.
Good job. Good
A tenth
score.
ahead of Courtney Tulloch, and that's difficulty alone. The execution score's identical.
Mga junior team ng Turkey.
We have two gymnasts to come who posted
Adim
6.3
Asil with
difficulty scores in
14.933
qualification. This
during
is one of them, the
qualifications.
2022 champion of the world, Adam Asil. He is also the
Great to see
reigning
here
champion of Europe.
Adim Asil.
Turkey's Adam Asil was the second best in qualification with 14.933.
14.933.
The journey that this young man has taken, not just physically, not just literally across the world, but up the rankings in the sport of gymnastics to become one of the world's finest is incredible.
Wow, great control. Great start.
And he is especially
Maltese.
lovely in
Wow,
his
great
apparatus.
Maltese. Well controlled.
Terrific strength parts.
Sayang. Flicker ang kanyang inverted iron cross.
The inverted cross. Jonathan to Yamawaki.
Unison to
Straight
Yamawaki and great Maltese.
On all of these strength parts, the judges will be looking
Medyo malikot ang slide ang galaw ni Adim Asil dito.
trunk of the body. There'll be slight deductions for deviations
Yes.
from the ideal angular position. Double twisting, double tuck dismount though.
Double twisting, double tuck
What a
dismount.
huge roar from Adam Asil as he lands.
Amazing Adim Asil.
And then some
Great
quiet
to see
words
Adim
to
Asil
himself
competing here.
after a brilliant display on the rings. Now he has got the sort of difficulty score.
Tapos nakita Simon no, congratulating Adim Asil for a great display.
Him to go into the lead.
Next one to
And it was
perform
well
is Nikita
Oh,
Simonov.
it was very well performed. Take a look at the effort, the strain in his face to make this look so easy. Since winning the world title in 2022, he has had some struggles with injuries here and there. He came to the World Championships last year and he said, you know, I'm really here for the team. It doesn't matter how I do. We want to get to Paris, and they did. And
Oh,
one of the
nagkaroon siya
reasons
ng, may
is
injury pala siya
also
noong
the speed that
2023.
he performed on still rings.
Na World Championship kaya hindi siya nakasali. Pero naroon siya.
Double twisting, double tuck, cranks it around, and just the slightest hop.
Awesome
on
job,
landing
Adi
that
Masil.
probably 1/10 of a point.
Turkey won the European Gymnastics Team of the Year award last year.
14.9.
Win the European title again
Awesome
on
job.
rings. 14.9. He knows that there were moments here and there that were not quite as he wanted them to be, and he knows how
Yes.
good the rest of the field is, especially Petrunius. Now to Nikita Simonov of Azerbaijan.
Alam niya na may kailangan ako yung ayusin sa mga ginawa kong sa mga forms. Hindi ganun ka-perfect. May mga flickers ako. At dapat kung ayusin yun, hindi dapat pa mag-celebrate. Petronius is there. Nikita Simonov is also a good gymnast.
As close to Paris as anyone has managed to get. And
Yeah.
still found themselves watching from the outside.
Very close to Paris
That's a
na eh.
very tough
0.033 lang difference kay Armenia. Nice one.
Extra motivation potentially for him here in Italy.
Good one for the
He's very
Maltese.
methodical in his work, very correct in his positions.
Good
He has
job for the
perhaps
inverted
best
iron
hope
cross.
of anyone in this final.
Yamawaki to Maltese. Wow, what a great control.
Just some slight modifications in his Maltese position.
Nag-modify ng
And there
slide.
on the planche as well, you see his heels rising ever so slightly. The judges are going to see that too.
Oh, the
and
heels
they
are
will take
rising?
A small deduction.
Hindi ko nakita yon. Heels are rising? Slightly. Naka-counting ticker naman. Napaka-counting-counting lang.
Coming up full double twisting, double layout.
Yun.
And a fine dismount too from Azerbaijan's Nikita Simonov.
Good
The gymnast who
twisting.
was 5th in
Nice,
the world
nice display,
in
Nikita.
Antwerp last year. And he was 5th at the European Championships as well. He's been there or thereabouts for several years now.
He really has. He too is somebody at the World Cups and at the World Challenge Cups you can basically count on to know that you're going to see in the finals. This is a very graceful routine. It's almost balletic in the way that he moves in and out of these strength components, and of course still rings characterized by the relationship between swing and strength and how the gymnast transitions between the two. Yamawaki, the Yonason, and then beautiful Maltese.
Yung Mawaki siya. Ang ganda din.
The strong
Totoo.
inverted cross position
Maganda
as
ang mga
well.
Maltese ni Nikita.
The dismount, he did a nice job of keeping his body laid out until nearly the very end. Great line in the air.
Nice line. Sa air. During the dismount. Straight line, straight body position.
He's gone into the
14.92.
lead, 14.9.
Same
That
score.
landing from Nikita
8.7.
Simonov crucial because he's just won the execution tiebreak with Adam Asil, 8.7 to 8.6. So his difficulty a fraction lower at 6.2. But holding that landing position, unquestionably, the key differential in getting him into first
Abraham
place.
Kolak.
And that means
Magaling
that
si
we
Abraham.
have Simonov 14.9, Asil 14.9, Avatisian 14.8. 1, 2
Oh.
and 3.
Sa Evitation,
Looking at the
mawawala.
qualification scores still to come. We've got to think about Vincent Herc, who scored 14.9 with very high execution of 8.8.
Wow.
And Eleftherios Petrunius, who scored 14.9.
I want to see a 9.5 execution
It's gonna keep us
score
guessing this right
from the
until the very
gymnast
last.
in Olympics. Maybe from the Chinese. Ito malalakas na to eh. Si Italia, itong 2-1-3.
In Italy, in
World Cup Series medalist siya sa
region.
World Cup Egypt.
And the 2024 Men's European Artistic Gymnastics Championships. Ollie Hoffman here alongside Blythe Lawrence, talking you through all of the action from this fascinating arena that is very long. It's a convention center.
So sisecured the mga
It is really spread out.
trying to secured by the Italians crew.
A lot of gymnastics.
Kung tama yung mga pressure ng mga ng hinuhold
Spacious.
ng
All
rings.
of that's utterly irrelevant when you're actually up there on the apparatus trying to win a European title.
Maresca Salvatori, 4th place in qualification, 14.766.
Qualification. If he can sharpen this up a fraction, he's in contention for a place on the podium.
Yes, Salvatori
To
Maresca.
be an Italian on this apparatus in Italy, the steel rings or the Roman rings as they are often called, so associated with this great gymnastics nation. And Maresca stunned everyone when he won the European bronze medal in 2021, the first time we'd really seen him on the international stage.
Great job.
He was something of a late bloomer as an international competitor. When he won that medal in 2021,
Nice
he was
Maltese.
already 27 years old.
2021, may medal siya sa European Championship sa
We
rings.
got used to seeing him in major finals.
Nice control sa inverted iron cross.
Such great strength. Just making
And sa kanyang Maltese, maganda rin.
blade fingers in the Maltese and
Nice
the
job.
iron cross. Doesn't get any extra
Sa iron
points
cross.
for doing that, difficulty-wise, but it's a way of signaling to the judges and to the crowd that, hey, this is really easy, even though of course it's not.
Nice one.
That too, just a little bit of
Sa kanyang inverted, sa kanyang handstand. Good control. May mga kaunti yan talagang flicker ng slide. Awesome job sa dismount.
It's a warm reception from the crowd in Rimini for Salvatore Maresca. But if you think
Awesome
they
job,
like it here,
Salvatore.
you've seen how they reacted in Paris last year at the World Challenge Cup in Bercy Arena, which is going to be hosting the Olympic Games, when he proposed to his girlfriend Maria after he won the gold medal in the rings final. And he said he felt he had to win that medal in order to be able to justify proposing. Well, good job he did, because they are set to wed after the Olympiad.
He actually went up into the stands where she was sitting, got down on one knee with the box, with the ring.
Nice, no?
Off his gold medal that he just won.
Last year sa World Challenge Cup Paris, nag-propose sa GF niya after winning the gold medal in the rings finals.
Exercise was excellent. The strength moves and the swing to strength like that. The only palpable problem came at the end of this dismount. He's already quite piked as he flies through the air.
Medyo pike sa air.
Chest very much towards the ground, and he's not able to do anything near a stick.
14.5. Mataas yung deductions niya sa kanyang dismount, and also kasi pike siya, then yung pag-land niya pa rin mababa in chest, and then mga handstand na may mga flickers. Vincent's Hook, one of the finest in ring finals. 14.9 then.
In 2020, he's also been a medalist at the World University Games.
Wow.
The graduate of Mechatronics Engineering from the University of Innsbruck.
Mechatronics Engineering, nice.
Absolutely a contender for a podium place. His execution in qualification was 8.8. It was stunning.
8.8 ang execution score ng qualifications. Kailangan taasan ng qualification score.
Eric's finesse man on the still rings.
Nice one. Nice control from Iron Cross to Maltese. Yamawaki. Unison to Yamawaki to Maltese. Good control. No significant flicker. Good level of the shoulder to the rings. That's what we are looking for. Do not forget to subscribe, like, and share this channel. Thank you.
Slight overbalance
Oops.
on that handstand. Now he's gotten it back together. That
Good
one
save.
small deduction.
Small deduction zone. Nice one. Good level of chest sa kanyang pag-land.
Quality of dismount. Oh, some
Awesome job
from
from Vincent's Hook. Nice one.
Unsurprisingly, he's dominated the rings competition nationally for years now. And when he got onto the podium in 2020, it was the first time an Austrian had been on a European Championship podium since 1955. I say that all the time because it's worth saying all the time. We're used to seeing him in finals now. We didn't used to see Austrian men in finals.
And we may be seeing more of Austrian men given the results that the junior team has produced. We'll talk more about them tomorrow.
Well, there is a young lad called Vincent in the junior rings final tomorrow, so that is carrying things on in appropriate fashion.
I thought,
Get the feeling this is going to be very, very close. Oh, 14.8.
Wow, 14.8 lang.
He's on the podium at the moment with 2 to go. And that means that Nikita Simonov has just won his first European Championship honours. Huge congratulations to the man from Azerbaijan. Ibrahim Cholak of Turkey, the world champion from Stuttgart in 2019 and the European champion the year after in his home country. He's also the reigning Mediterranean Games champion, and he came back to win gold at his home World Challenge Cup in Antalya just a matter of weeks ago.
He had quite a significant leg injury last year and has been working his way back ever since the surgery.
Good ang kanyang Maltese.
And we haven't seen too much of him, but every time we have, he has looked better. Yamalaki to Jonassen. Slight struggle heading into the Maltese. The iron cross. The smile makes that element the unofficial Sholak. He actually does have an element named after him in the code of points as well, although we're not going to see it in this routine.
And he has that very interesting dismount, doesn't he, as well, to conclude his routine. Different sense of physics to the way he departs the apparatus.
Very much so. The double front pike, the only one that we will see in this final. Doesn't allow the gymnast to spot the landing the way that the backwards somersaulting elements do.
He has been part of this Turkish rise from being a team that we enjoyed watching to a team that was starting to make it into finals, to a team that was starting to win medals, to a team that's heading to Paris 2024. He's been right there from those early days.
And when he won the world title on this apparatus in 2019, oh, the celebrations from the Turkish gymnasts. It really felt
Awesome
like
job for
at last as a team.
Ibrahim Kolak.
An individual gold medal.
It's 14.5.
14.5 is his score, down a little from qualification. His difficulty not as high as others.
Yeah.
So Simonov,
Medyo nahihirapan na si Ibrahim Kolak magbalik sa
however,
podium.
this gentleman is
Lustrenus Petronius, 14.966 during the qualifications.
watching on the family. Pretty impressive gymnastics legacy there as well. Wife Vasiliki Melusi. And now Eleftherios Petronius, the top qualifier, performs.
Top
14.966 in
Top
qualification.
qualifier
Gets
sa
wins
kanya
his
sa
seventh
rings.
European crown. He finished third last time. It was his first third place finish since 2011.
The difficulty that he has planned in this exercise, and it begins right from the first element, is quite extraordinary.
Awesome job. Ang ganda ng kanyang line sa kanyang iron cross. Line ng shoulders sa rings. Nice control sa Maltese. Good hold. Konting flicker lang din. Pero nice one. And wow, that's a good combination. High difficulty. From handstand. And to wow. Such a stellar performance. Good handstand.
Slight struggle in the last handstand, but
Wow, high level of chest sa kanyang
This
dismount.
gentleman's mood going
Amazing
into the
job.
Olympic Games could not be more different from how it
The
was
difficulty is
in
there,
Tokyo.
very high.
He got to Tokyo
Although
at the last
some parts of the executions needs to work on with, he made it really good.
The luxury of taking a breath. He's had the opportunity To go into the games not feeling like life is a last-minute rush. It must feel so different. It must feel a luxury.
Yes. And now he has 2 daughters, and they are just old enough to come to these competitions and watch him. And that is something that's very important to him as well. He says he wants his daughters to remember seeing their father doing still rings.
The world will remember him
Awesome
doing
job.
still
You see the
rings.
control of Lefteros
And we'll all need to
Petronias.
queue up behind
But I'm not so sure if he is qualified for Paris Olympics. I think not.
who are absolutely in the
I think he is not
forefront
qualified for
of their
Olympics.
dad's mind at all times.
He did look ever so slightly tired in the last handstand before this double twisting double tuck dismount,
Nice one.
which he certainly is capable of sticking. And here's the family's reaction.
The family of Lefteros Petronias. Amazing job.
Is it enough? Has he done it again? Of course he's
Wow,
done it again!
15.0.
Why? Because his name's Eleftherios
The another
Petronias,
gold
and
for
European
European
titles
Championship.
are always his.
The really Lord of the
That's number
Rings.
7, a magnificent 7, but not a lucky 7. He's grafted for every single one of them.
In a final like this, where it is just
Wow.
really small
All
margins,
are amazing.
you have the title
Nikita
over
Simonov,
the
it was
bag.
inspired for sure of Lefteros Petronias. Seven times. Seven
7 of
times.
them. Counting them up.
7 times
Eleftherios
European
Petronias.
champion in the Lord
By
of
the
the
way,
Rings.
he's an absolutely
7
lovely
times European champions
such
in
a
the
nice
ring
man.
finals. Lord of the Rings, Eleftherios Petronias. Galing. Dala-dala niya na yung anak niya. Before, palagi lang sa picture. Ngayon, ang lalaki na ng mga anak niya.
I don't know what is.
Great to see the 2 daughters. Awesome job.
And not to be overshadowed in this, Nikita Simonov gets a medal.
Nikita Simonov did well too.
The classified results in the rings competition.
Ang lalapit ng mga
bronze to
scores.
Asil of Turkey. The silver medal going to Nikita Simonov of Azerbaijan.
Great job
for
kay
his
Kolak
first
Ibrahim,
European
Moresca
Championship
Salvatori
appearance.
of
The
Italy, 6th
title
position
won by
kay
a single tenth.
Tolok Courtney,
Eleftherios Petronias of Greece.
and Hawk
The
Vincent's
32-year-old
tie sila
is once again
ng Armenia,
European champion.
and 14.9 Verd Asim Adil Asim,
2017,
Simonov Nikita.
2018,
Wow.
2020. The bronze medalist.
Let's watch the highlights of this competition.
Such a tight final. Rings finals, yes, they always are. It is, generally speaking, the closest of all of the apparatus finals mathematically. But fourth up to first is 0.2. That's the gap. And when I say fourth, we have 2 tied for fourth. So the top 5 gymnasts all separated by 0.2 of a mark. The winner of the silver medal, Azerbaijan's Nikita Simonov. A matter of weeks after the disappointment of missing out
Some of the
Olympic
highlights.
Games by mere hundreds.
Good job for Nikita Simonov.
What a response this is from him.
Alright.
It's not been the year that he hoped it would be, but this matters. That's a special result, and it shows real resilience. The champion once more. How many times have we said it? Well, 6 times before this to be absolutely precise. I suppose technically 5 times because the first time he was just the champion, and then every other one he was the champion once more. And Eleftherios Petrounias of Greece wins his 7th European title.
This is the performance of Eleftherios Petronias. Ang ganda ng pagkaka-execute niya dito. Pantay na pantay yung kanyang mga shoulders sa rings. Such an amazing job.
The medal ceremony for the men's rings final at the Senior European Artistic Gymnastics Championships. The men's competition taking place just as the women's will do in a week's time in Rimini.
Here are they, and now the medal ceremony for the successful gymnast for the ring finals. Adam Asil.
From Turkey. The gymnast who won the European title last year is back on the podium in Rimini.
Adam Asil now on the podium again. Last year, gold siya sa rings. But he's still in the podiums. It's a great job for Adam Asil. Pero parang hindi masaya si Adam Asil. Mukhang pagod ang itsura niya.
A great moment for Nikita Simonov of Azerbaijan for the
Kay
first
Nikita
time
Simonov
he is
ulit.
on a European Championship
Sayang
podium.
lang talaga hindi siya nakapasok sa
He
Olympics.
was 5th last year,
0.033 difference
before.
score lang from his
Until
opponents.
that point, the closest he'd been to a final was 12th in Glasgow in 2018. Now he has a silver medal.
Wow, good job kay Nikita Simonov here. Nag-improve din talaga siya.
But sometimes there's nothing
Eleftherios
else left to say,
Petronias.
because all there is repetition. All there is brilliance upon brilliance upon brilliance. All there is gold after gold after gold after gold after gold after gold after gold.
Awesome job for Eleftherios
At the end of
Petronias.
it, in this sport, in this event, we often find ourselves with only 2 words to say. Eleftherios Petronias. In very, very familiar feelings, we'll have the national anthem of Greece.
Congratulations, Eleftherios Petronias, Turkey, and Azerbaijan. National anthem ng Greece.
written by Dionisio Solomos and Nikolaos Mansaros and adopted in 1864. The Hymn to Liberty, the national anthem of Greece, played in honour yet again of Eleftherios Petronius, your 7-time European champion.
Nice one, nice one. Maigi and great job sa inyong lahat.
Nearly forgot to hold up his gold medal.
And the gold medalist say sa ring finals. Malaki na mga anak ni Eleftherios Petronius, Hellas.
Delaney watching on. Their old dad did it.
Ang cute ng anak ni Eleftherios Petronius, kamukha niya.
Absolutely wonderful scenes on the first day of finals action at the European Championships.
Ang ganda ng... Sayang pumasok agad si Eleftherios Petronius. Dapat kasama niya magka-picture dito yung mga anak niya.
And then at 4:30 p.m. we begin the senior apparatus finals part 2.
Awesome job. Awesome job to all of you.
Joining me was Blythe Lawrence, and we'll see you tomorrow. So it's goodbye.
Congratulations and thank you very much for joining this channel sa ating rewatching. God bless you all.